Everyone. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the class. We are doing the chapter Struggle for Equality, and under this chapter, we have seen about the Tawa Matsya Sangh, how the people who were living in around the Tawa river, how they were in trouble and they were displaced, and then they were again in trouble because of the decision of the government. Then they organized themselves, then they united themselves, they formed the Tawa Matsya Sangh, and under this Tawa Matsya Sangh they fought for getting equality, they fought for getting justice, and then the government took decision in favor of these fisher folk. And then we see that after the solution of the problem, when the government decided that these fisher folk will have the right to do fishing in the reservoir of Tawa River, the what happened that this TMS started to work as a cooperative. Also, it also set up the cooperative which started to help the farmers. So in this way we have completed this, and now we have a new this creative expression against inequality. Wherever there is inequality, people raise their voice, but what we find that the ways to raise the voice is different. Like sometimes people show their dissatisfaction with the system, people show their dissatisfaction with the unequal status which is going on in the country through various creative performance, like by composing any song or dance, or they can write an article also, they can present a dance, they can sing a song, they can write a song, compose a song, they can make a painting. So these are the various ways through which inequality can be expressed creatively. Okay, so we have one poem like this: adaptation of a song written as part of the Right to Information campaign by Vinay Mahajan. This poem is written by Vinay Mahajan during this campaign of Right to Information. We have presently this right to information. What is right to information is we can ask the government to give information in any matter, uh, एक्सक्लूडिंग दैट सिक्योरिटी मैटर्स, सिक्योरिटी और डिफेंस के मैटर्स को छोड़ के हम किसी भी मैटर पे गवर्नमेंट से मांग सकते हैं इंफॉर्मेशन. दैट इज कॉल्ड राइट टू इंफॉर्मेशन. So this right to information was not originally given to us. In order to get this right to information, we have to fight a long battle. We have to struggle for that right to information, and then we got this right to information. तो उस दौरान ही एक कविता विनय महाजन ने लिखी थी, जिसको आई एम जस्ट रीडिंग एंड देन एक्सप्लेनिंग इट टू यू. माई ड्रीम हैव द राइट टू नो वाई फॉर सेंचुरीज दे हैव बीन ब्रेकिंग. मेरे जो ड्रीम्स हैं, आई एम नॉट एबल टू फुलफिल माई ड्रीम्स. वाई माई ड्रीम्स आर नॉट गेटिंग फुलफिल्ड? Why don't they ever come true? I want that my dreams should come true, but they are not coming true. So what is the reason behind it? Why my hands bear the right to know? My hands have the right to know. Why do they remain without work all along? Why do they have nothing to do? So, this is about unemployment. Why I'm not getting employment opportunities. Though I am an educated person, I am willing to do the work, still I am not getting work. So, why my hands are without work? I want to do something, I want to work, but I have nothing to do. Why this condition is prevailing? My feet have the right to know why from village to village they walk. है ना? क्यों हम मेरे फीट एक एक गांव से दूसरे गांव जाने के लिए मुझे पैदल चलना पड़ता है? क्यों नहीं बस की फैसिलिटी हमें मिलती है? Why don't we get the facility of a bus? Why we have to move from one place, from one village to another? Okay, and my hunger has the right to know why grains rot in the go down while I don't even get a fistful of rice. because these are the questions we have the right to know answers from the government. Why we are hungry, we are not getting enough food, and the grains are getting rotted in the godowns. It happens. सो क्यों ऐसा होता है, क्यों नहीं गरीबों को जो खाना नहीं मिल रहा है, और दूसरी तरफ हमारे गोडाउन में अनाज जो है वो रॉटन हो जाता है, उसको वेस्ट हो जाता है, बर्बाद हो जाता है, फेंकना पड़ता है। ऐसा क्यों होता है? माई ओल्ड मदर हैज़ द राइट टू नो वाई आर देयर नो मेडिसिन, निडल्स, डिस्पेंसरीज और बैंडेज, क्यों क्यों नहीं है, जबकि it is there on the paper, but it is not actual. The structure is there, but no doctor is there, no medicine is there, no dispensary is there, no needle is there. So why this situation is prevailing in our country? My children have the right to know why do they labor day and night? Why is there no school in sight? So child labor is prohibited in our country. Still, children are doing labor day and night. They are doing physical labor whole day, and they are not going to a school. Why this situation is prevailing? So this is the one of the creative expressions of the condition which is prevailing in the country. So this is how creatively we can express inequality, injustice which is prevailing in a society. है ना? So now we will focus on our constitution, the Indian constitution as a living document. We see that all the whatever struggle is there in our country, whatever movements are there in the country, they these movements are there because our constitution recognizes that all the Indians are equal. है ना? The constitution says that all people are equal. So if the constitution says that all people are equal, and if we are not getting the equal treatment, we are getting discrimination by the government or any organization, then this fight is very much vital in order to get equality. है ना? सब लोग बराबर हैं, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन तो यही कहता है, लेकिन सबको बराबरी का हक नहीं मिला हुआ है। तो हमें क्या करना होगा? हमें उसके लिए लड़ना होगा। वी हैव टू फाइट इन ऑर्डर टू गेट इक्वालिटी, इन ऑर्डर टू गेट जस्टिस, है ना? सो हमारे जो भी मूवमेंट्स हुए, लोगों के स्ट्रगल्स हुए, उन सब में इसी बात को कहा गया कि कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन जो है वो हमें इक्वल बताता है कि हम सब इक्वल हैं, हम सब के लिए जस्टिस की बात करता है। तो हमें भी अगर अगर गवर्नमेंट इज इफ द गवर्नमेंट इज नॉट treating all us of equally, if the government is not doing justice, then we must have to fight to get that justice. Like तवा मत्स्य संघ जो फिश वर्कर्स ने अपना बनाया, वो इसलिए बनाया क्योंकि उन्हें पता था कि कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन जो है उसमें जो कुछ भी लिखा हुआ है वो सिर्फ दैट शुड नॉट रिमेन इन द बुक ओनली, that should not remain on the paper only, that should become a reality. And how which is written in the paper, which is written on the paper will become a reality by this movement only. When we will do the movements, then only which is written in the constitution will become a reality. So constitution is referred to as a living document. Living document है। Our constitution is not something which is dead. Instead, our constitution is a living document. It means that it has real meaning in our lives, है ना? कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को ये नहीं है कि बस एक बार लिख दिया और वो बुक है और वो कुछ भी नहीं है। नो, it adapts itself according to the changing needs, according to the changing times. The constitution adapt itself, the constitution changes. So that is what do we mean by living document. And when we have a democracy, we see that there are communities, there are individuals who try to expand the idea of democracy, है ना? They always want democracy का मतलब ही है कि आपको satisfy नहीं होना है, you don't have to satisfy, because there always be inequality in the society. The degree may differ, but inequality will always be there. तो आपको उसके लिए fight करते रहना है. Then only you can expect to get justice in the society. Then only you can expect to get equality in the society. So this is what our constitution is. It's a living document. Okay, and now we see that what is given in this note. Over 1,500 persons attended a public hearing in Lucknow in 2001 to protest violence against women. ठीक है, there was this प्रोटेस्ट हो रहा था जिसमें वायलेंस अगेंस्ट वुमेन के लिए अ, औरतों पे जो वायलेंस होता है उसके अगेंस्ट एक प्रोटेस्ट था जिसपे एक पब्लिक हियरिंग थी, उसको सुनने के लिए 1500 लोग आए. Over 15 cases of violence against women were heard by a jury of eminent women who played the role of judges. This people's jury helped highlight the lack of support in the legal system for women who seek justice in such cases. Like uh, domestic violence is a very bad thing, which many times in many houses the women have to suffer under this domestic violence. They are beaten up by their husband, they are beaten up by their father or brother or like this. So, in our country, what we find that there is the our legal system, actually there is some lacuna. Lacuna means there are some defects in our legal system, because of which the condition of women is very bad, and the women are not getting justice in this situation. So इस तरह की जब चीज़ें होती हैं तो उससे जो प्रॉब्लम्स हैं वो सामने आती हैं. देखो, व्हाट इज इम्पोर्टेंट कि वॉट एवर प्रॉब्लम इज देयर इन द सोसाइटी दैट शुड नॉट बी कवर्ड. उसको छुपा हुआ नहीं होना चाहिए. जितनी चीजें छुपी हुई रहती हैं प्रॉब्लम्स उतना बढ़ता है ना. इफ वी वांट कि दैट प्रॉब्लम शुड बी सॉल्व्ड, व्हाट इज इम्पोर्टेंट दैट एवरीथिंग शुड बी ओपन. जितना ओपन होगा उतनी अच्छी होगी बातें. तो जब प्रॉब्लम्स हैं तो इस बात को सबसे पहले तो मानना होगा कि यस, द प्रॉब्लम इज देयर. जब हम ये मानेंगे कि हाँ, हमारे लीगल सिस्टम में कोई भी ऐसे एलिमेंट नहीं है जो कि वुमेन को हेल्प करें इस कंडीशन में जबकि उसके अगेंस्ट वायलेंस हो रहा है, उसके बाद ही तो उसको हम सही करने की कोशिश करेंगे. तो फर्स्ट थिंग इज रिकॉग्निशन. हमें ये मानना पड़ेगा कि हाँ, ये गलत है. जब हम ये मान लेंगे कि हाँ ये गलत है, तब हम उसको सही करने के लिए काम करेंगे. सो दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड नाउ वी सी दैट whatever whenever you are studying civics, in civics you will find that the most important thing is equality. The most important thing is equality and democracy. है ना. Democracy and equality, they both are very much connected to each other. So in democracy it is very much important that there must be equality. In the absence of equality, the democracy becomes meaningless. And as I told you in the beginning of the chapter only, that this chapter, struggle for equality, uh, is the essence of all the chapters, because in the previous so many chapters we have seen that uh, how the idea of equality is very much important, and how this idea of equality is challenged in our practical life. And as we have seen in this, how this equality is challenged by so many means, like privatization of health services in the country. If the health services are privatized, then there will be the poor will not be in a condition of getting the benefit of health services at a reasonable rate. So it will create disparity, it will create inequality among the people. Likewise, the business houses are having control over the media. This also brings inequality in the society. Then the women are given lower status, they are given low value, and their work is also considered as less valuable. they are less paid, so they are also discriminated against. Likewise, the low earning made by small farmers who grow cotton, they are also the people who suffer in the society, who are getting discriminated against in the society. So these issues affect the poor and the marginalized community in a very substantial way, and that is why we see that these are the issues which causes economic and social inequality in the country. So in a democracy, it is very much we can see ki if there is a struggle for equality is going on, it is a healthy thing for democracy. If people are struggling for equality, it means that the democracy is very much alive. So it is important that there must be the dignity must be given to the people, and self-respect of each person and their community should be should be acknowledged, है ना? And how the dignity and self-respect of each person and their community can be realized when they will have adequate resources to to fulfill the basic needs of their own selves and their families. And if they are not discriminated against, then only they can fulfill the basic needs of himself and his family. Okay, so we have completed this chapter, and now from this chapter we find that there is no question is given at the end of the chapter. So I will give you some questions which you are needed to do. It will be done in the next class. And here you can see this is the political map of India. It is very important for you uh, to observe the map, not only the map of India, but the world map should also be observed by you. Then only you will be able to locate places, you will be able to identify different places. And one more thing which is very much important, that you must know which state lies where, and which is the capital of that state also. It should also be known to you. So this is very important for you. Okay, so we have completed the chapter, and now in the next class we will start history. In history, we will do chapter number 7, nomadics, tribes, nomadics, and the settled community. Okay, so we will start with that only. Thank you all of